The Kulmasa Crocodile Pond has been in existence for centuries, according to tour guide Justice Nudawana.
The origin of these crocodiles can be traced at the time there was a war between Babatu and Samori. You know, Babatu and Samori were slave raiders. So our great-grandfather was chased by warriors. He arrived at the deeper stream that he needed to cross. An object appeared from the water like a piece of wood. He sat on it and it took him across the water. When the enemies got to the stream and they were trying to cross, they rather drawn inside the stream. It is then that he turned and realized that what he was sitting on was actually not a piece of wood, but a crocodile. So he said none of his descendants would take the meat of a crocodile.
Since then, it is a taboo for members of the community to take the meat of a crocodile. The crocodiles are regarded as their totems and are therefore harmless.
Unknowingly, if you hear the aroma of that of a crocodile, you develop boils on your body. We have a pond in the community where they fetch the water and they mix with some concoctions to rub the body, and then the boils will go away. And then again, in case an indigenous elder is going to pass away in the community or outside the community, one of these animals will move from the pond to any household in the community. So when elders see it this way, they know that something is going to happen in the community. And then normally, it's not necessarily where the person is going to pass away that it will go to. By 3 to 4 days' time, it will come back to the pond. And while in the community, it doesn't harm anybody. It can be in your kitchen, it can be in your compound for the 3 days or 4 days before coming back to the pond again.
Despite the eloquent display of knowledge on the crocodiles by the tour guide, we still had doubts about their existence, and we decided to visit the pond to see for ourselves. Members of the Kulmasa Tourism Committee initially were reluctant and had doubts about the appearance of the crocodiles outside the pond because of the timing. It was on a Friday. The sun was at a zenith and scorchy. There was complete silence around the pond area except the chirping of birds. The tour guide, Justice Nudawana, appears with a chicken on hand and started calling on the crocodiles. Few minutes later, Lady's Luck smiled on us and we saw some sort of turbulence on the rather calm pond.
Nabalwana! Nabalwana!
The biggest and the oldest for that matter, in top speed, swam out of the pond and ordered to lie on the bare stony rough sand.
See that's coming. Can you tell it to stop?
Naval. Naval Jembe.
You can see that it has stopped. Based on that instruction, that telling the crocodile to stop, and it lie down.
The over 80-year-old grandfather crocodile was accompanied by other 70 smaller crocodiles, but they stayed at the periphery, watching how things will pan out. In fact, they served as guards.
I've seen you when we got here. You were saying, Nabalawana, Nabalawana. What is that?
That is my grandfather come. My grandfather come in the local language. When you say Nabale, that is my grandpa. Wana means come. And it's a long union between the community and then the animals. Over here, we believe that the crocodiles are our totems.
Can I come here alone?
If you come here alone and then call,
if I say Nabalawana, will it come?
It will not come.
Because I'm not a member of the community?
Yes, even the tour guide.
Okay.
Even those who are members of the community, if you come here on ordinary day, say Nabalawana, it listen to the voice. So if not one of the tour guides, it will never come, or the manager.
Okay.
The tour guide holding the chicken was being granted the interview. The hungry grandfather crocodile began to run out of patience and few times made some gestures, but the tour guide wouldn't budge. When the chicken was finally thrown at it, the rather calm crocodile became aggressively ferocious and missed it. It was directed to go back to pick it. There are over 100 crocodiles, we are told, in this pond per statistics from the last census conducted.
In the year 2012, we had experts from Germany and the USA. They came down with their machines to assist us to do the census. After the census, we had 97 animals in the pond. And outside the pond,
Animals here, we are talking about crocodiles.
Crocodiles.
Okay.
We counted 97 crocodiles, and then outside the pond, we counted 7.
The tour guide appeals to the government through the Ministry of Tourism, Creative Arts and Culture to help fence the pond and also provide recreational facilities to boost up tourism in the area.
You see that the animals are not tame because the place is not fenced. If only we get a support to fence the pond, we can train them for people to sit on them and even touch them. And then again, when tourists come to the pond, where to sit sometimes is a problem. So if only we can get summer huts around the pond, it will help boost the tourism activities in the community.
A view equally shared by the president of the Kulmasa Youth Association.
We want to appeal to organizations, particularly those into natural conservation, to come and dredge this pond. As you can see, those days, all of this place used to be water, but you can see that now it has been silted. And so we are appealing to organizations to come to our aid to try to dredge this pond for us. Thank you.
So we have crocodiles here at Kulmasa. And so the next time you are passing by on the Kumasiba Road, at least just take a peep at Kulmasa and come to this pond. You see these crocodiles here. Reporting for Joy News, Rafiq Salam, Kulmasa. La ilaha illallah Muhammadullah.